gives me 1 evolution point. Tempted to get to rebuilding again, but what I can also do is this. My swarm mothers will be very powerful now. 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9, 7. Okay, unimpressive science facility. I like the name. You girls start pushing there, you start pushing there, you start pushing there. Continue spreading creep, please. Yeah, they're spawning defenders. Nice. All types are being spawned by the Swarm Mother. Okay, I like that. Ooh, wasps. Cool. My numbers are currently very low. I know. I frankly have too many builders. No. No! Thank you. Cut the builders off. For a moment. And counterattack, please, for the love of God. Get another high. Whoa, a Titan. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. Okay, the heaviest attacks seem to come from the right. So let's deal with that first by getting more creep in that direction. Look at that, 7 armor, 40 damage. That is pretty strong. Yeah, spread the creep, my friends. And the wasps are easy to destroy, but I can see the value of them. Counterattack on over here, please. And get another hive on that side, just in case. Thank you. Warrior mounts, swarmer dams, please. Because these commandos have a lot of HP, and they're not as easy to kill, apparently. Let's get some nutrient paste all around. Let's do a counterattack there. Because they've reached the base, and I don't like that. Somewhat under control again. Somewhat being the key word. You girls, push over there. This is a hive. Okay. In this hive, we'll start working on building those swarm queens. I want a lot of them. They will be my secret weapon to win this fight, hopefully. These are just weak marines on this side. I do want to take that position out, though, if I can. Okay, let's send the workers over there. These swarm queens here. I think by having them like this, they They are hitting the commando facility every now and then with the flyers. But yeah, the layers are getting hit as well, so let's move them. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. I just lost me my flank. Another hive down south, please. Because my northern hive has fallen. Okay. Now I want these to push over there. You girls to push all the way over there. Okay. Let's rebuild the paste here in this area. Ah. And then we have commandos from the left. Okay, I need a lot more warrior mounts, I think. Yeah, those tanks are wrecking me. Look at that. Luckily, I can come around the corner here with the boomers. And that protects me, but yikes. I'm losing. Yeah, every now and then they are shooting over the wall as well with the tanks. That's because the flyer spawns, and yeah, that is not great. I really don't like this icon of the swarm mother layer, by the way. It looks horrible. But I'm sure it's just a placeholder. So, I'm not too worried. I am gonna replace the buildings I lose here with these though. Less swarm mothers on that side, much more swarm mothers over here. Yeah, because they are destroying houses every now and then, and that is fun. Okay, workers go. Because we have a push here. Okay. More eggs. Okay, that'll do. Now, on both sides, I am being held back currently, but my swarm mothers are now and then doing some damage. Over here. Also, this is the tank factory. Huzzah, we found it. Is that the only? No, they have two tank factories, one on each side. And then we have this position that will just annoy me. And that is what I think I should focus on first, on the guys annoying me. Get those cleaned out. Ugh, heavy tank push coming in there. On this side, things are okay. Yeah, the wasps are very fun, but they're also hard to use, I think. Because of the destruction of the friendly buildings there. Come on, build that last one. Okay, and let's start pushing with them as well. Let's stop building so many drones now, shall we? We don't need as many anymore. We can focus a bit on just getting troops. You four gonna join in the assault here. Let's see if we can get something done. Oh, those Titans really hope to push. Still have a lot of stuff that needs to be built though, so let's reactivate them. We are pushing here, ever so slowly. We are somewhat holding the line here. And we are somewhat holding the line here as well. Yes. Yeah, we are slowly pushing here. The turrets are actually taking damage as well now, which is good. Which is very good. The base tree builders. Let's get to work. Because we can really use these supplies here. Also, yikes! We did not hold. We did not hold, ladies and gentlemen. Oof, that is a lot of damage on that side. Ugh, damn it. You four keep pushing here with the warriors. Get some pastry built. Alright, 2 Titans. Yeah, look at that. Do Titans do AoE attacks, maybe? Maybe. Or they're just hitting very, very, very hard. That's also possible. Again. Rebuilding here. Yeah, half of the turrets are gone. Excellent. 3 pushing in south there. You as well. You know what? Everyone. Push there. Slip past the main turrets. Zap a Tesla coil. Destroy the command center. That will make things a lot easier. In fact, I want all my builders in this area now. As we clean up the remnants of the enemy. So far, a relative easy fight. Struggling every now and then with their counter pushes, but overall, very doable this level. Very doable indeed. sums. That area is clear. Now, worker drones, please remain here. Because I'm gonna build a lot of the, rebuild a lot of the swarm layers over here in the middle. So we can launch air attacks over here, hopefully. That's gonna be my hope, really. Also, this is a lot of enemies on the downside there. So I better hurry. Five, 6, 7, 8 will do, I think. These 8 will all go to the top side. Okay. Now, let's spread the creep. And there we go, the first wasps are coming in. And this is the idea. But if they attack here, no problem whatsoever either. Haha, excellent work, excellent work. I'm not going to use these as production facilities, I think. Ouch. Yeah, that's the risk of the wasps coming in, of course. That's okay. Let's add some pasta. Like so. Yeah, that'll do. We're getting some raids off every now and then. They're easy to destroy, the wasps, but you know, they've killed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they killed like 20. Oh, look at that. They almost got the commando facility by now. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool indeed. I like that. Not having these 200 HP commandos or 400 HP. What is it? 400, I think, right? Yeah, facility gone. Mission accomplished. That makes it a lot easier to push in that area. Also, yikes. Yeah. The question is now where to push next. First things first out, we still have a lot of X2 rebuilds. We're at 1500 supply. We lost all the facilities there, that is a shame. Let's get a bit more creep going. Creep up, my brown friends, creep up. Ooh, even this command center has taken heavy damage by now. That is great. Yeah. Yeah. Very fun, these units. Very fun. Although, if I have them, I can be sure that the AI will get them as well at some point, right? Yeah. Probably. That's sad. We are... Yeah, you know what? Let's send the war... oh, we still have some stuff to build. Let's not send them in to die. After all, we still have stuff to build. I am gonna disable 2 of them, though. And with every wasp attack that destroys a building, like here, the enemy spawns less units, so I am actually making great progress here, thanks to these wasps. You're gonna lose me a lot of buildings, but yeah, that's fine with me. Let's start rebuilding this area as well. Enemy push here. A lot of tanks in that area by now. Okay. Let's regroup. Well, some of my units continue attacking, of course, but let's regroup some of the more manageable units, and let's do a push. Workers, go. Okay. Things look stable enough. Yeah, this is the problem of the wasps. They are killing my facilities now. So yeah, I like the swarm queens, but they have some disadvantages, obviously. Ooh, 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 yeah, kill that wall, kill those turrets. That would be very lovely. If we can finally make some progress here. Let's regroup here for a moment. Push in with the Titans. The Titans will tank. Hopefully. Hopefully a bit longer than that. Now the enemy is pushing in. Okay. Well, in that case, I am gonna tell these units to fall back. Oh. Oh. Thank you, wasps. And push in again. But it does keep them occupied here. So I think it has more advantages than disadvantages. Even though I lose a lot of production every now and then. Alright, we've broken through the tanks. Hitting a wall again. Breaking a wall. And one turret down. Good. Good. Bloody AoE of these turrets that is the hardest bit, really. Same here, we are, well, slowly pushing in. Okay, we managed to break there. And, oh, look at that. Oh, but of course, a lot of units are being told to go there, so let's go here instead. Excellent! We are breaking the north, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Workers. Please, over here. Please rebuild this area by now. Because I want more supplies. Come on, blow up the Tesla. Good. Yeah, we got this. We got this. The level is under control now. units over here, please. I want to clean out these 2 command centers, sweep wide essentially, then start building up in that area. I have some very fun ideas. Send in my workers. And the idea is a lot of paste. Yes, I know, there are still some humans there, but there is a defender cleaning it out. Of course, it's not an upgraded defender. But here comes what I want. And that is extra swarm queens. So we can get wasps attacking from behind the lines here. So, multiple buildings have been destroyed already. That is excellent. Excellent. They are doing exactly what they were meant to do. Now, let's clean up my my workers, shall we? Because I have a lot of them. One or two too early. I wanted to build that hive up, first and foremost. Okay. Now I'm going to shut down these 3. Because honestly, we need less drones, less workers. Yeah, look at that. We are getting some damage in here. They are responding with heavy tank construction, but that's okay. More tanks there means less tanks here. Command center here has fallen as well, good. Over here things are still not great. Let's start pushing all the units over here. You have some nice hit points, mate. That is annoying. Annoying, yeah. Very annoying. Let's get some swarmer dance. Will continue to build up. There go my new queens. Ooh, that is a lot of tanks. But yes, some are building down. Well done, wasps. Not well enough. I would love if I had the wasps themselves unlocked, and I would completely, you know, send in waves of wasps every now and then. But sadly, that is not to be. If this tank dies, then we should be able to push here in the flank. And there we go. Yep, Flamer Academy under fire. We are outflanking the enemy now. Which is good. That will not last, so I'm going to gather up some forces here and then attack again. They are really weak. let's push. Yeah, the tanks are annoying. They are holding the line currently. Let's see how I can counter that. Let's get my workers here. Jeez, mate. Let's rebuild here as well with the workers. Thank you. Okay, we're pushing them back. We are pushing them back, ladies and gentlemen. Some ags in this area as well, please. Because these ones, they're getting destroyed a lot. Yeah, I think the wasps, I'll like them better if I have manual control over them, I think. That said though, we are pushing. We're pushing in herds. Drones. Just look at that, you're taking damage from... Oh, the flames here. Weird position for flames, by the way. We're breaching, we're breaching. The commandos are trying to hold the line, but... the swarm is inevitable. Now let's build up more eggs for the next push. And let's send some reinforcements there. Let's weaken this attack a bit. After all, we're doing good here. And let's get some extra reinforcements into the south here. The wasps are still harassing here. That is very nice. Ooh, human down. Another human down. Good. Okay, you can kill civilians, eh? And 2 hits for a house. Hey, not bad. More nutrient based. Give me more units. And then we're gonna gather our forces. It shows how few real construction buildings I built this time. Well, construction buildings, more like spawners. Most of my units really come from the swarm modders currently. Okay, kids. Let's push in the workers again. See if we can get some extra mass going. Oh, some wasps reached the back lines there. Good. Good, 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 good. Same here, the enemy needs to keep a couple of tanks there. A couple of rollers. I mean, how do I know it's a tank, right? I'm a bug. Well defended there, Commando. Well defended indeed. Commandos are dying though. More swarmers out, more moss. More importantly, more units to wrangle control. Let's fall back and regroup for a moment. Yeah, that's it, that's it. Come on to the creep, my friends. Tanks as well, please. Tiny bit further. That should do it. Go. Commandos are dying. Tanks are down to half HP already. When my troops arrive and kill them. Other tank gone. Oh yes, oh yes. The massive tank line is gone. The massive commando line is gone. Fall back in order to advance. If we can kill that turret, yes, thank you. Little flame turret, yes, excellent. Excellent, look at that. We are really pushing this side now. We're overrunning. Yeah, there is no chance of them stopping this anymore. Which is good. There is a tank standing on top of the factory. The metal monsters. Okay, look at that. Mission is a success. Well, at least half a success. I would very much like now that all my troops gather there, except for the drones. They can gather here. The enemy is pushing in, but that will be to their detriment, really. So all my troops can push in now. And most of their tanks are badly beaten up. A death machine. How are things looking here? The wasps have cleaned out a nice section. They will not clean out much more, I'm afraid, but it's a good start. All units, gather up. Yeah, let's just gather up for a while. Let's gather the forces. Let's go. Let's do a little push, see what happens. 2. Well, you 4. Actually, over here. Let's build up those axe. Did we breach? No, we did not. It's a tough one to breach here. At least with these kind of attacks. But, as you can see, a wall just went down. We are making progress. Okay, warriors, you're gonna get reinforced by useless drones. Let's stop producing them again. Ugh, look at that. Even this marine just holds the line. Stop. Stop these swarm queens. Okay. They're all stopped. Okay, good. They're still sending out units, but not as many anymore, and I want the enemy to push in. And I want to stop with the wasps, because they're not really doing anything anymore at this stage. I want the enemy to pull those troops away from their borders. Maybe then they'll be useful again. How did you hit that? There wasn't anything there. I wonder if tanks can just shoot over walls every now and then. Okay, let's try. Let's try to push. Let's see what we can do with it. We cleaned out the tanks. There goes the commando. Got across the corner. Turrets, 3 hit points, 1 hit point. Turret down. Turret down. Excellent. Oh yes. This was what we needed, ladies and gentlemen. Holding the attack and then pushing in hard. Now, of course, at this rate, we're losing all our swarm queens, so I'm gonna reactivate a couple. Not all of them, though. Definitely not all of them. But they do give me defenders and stuff like that, and boomers, so yeah, they are very useful to have. Okay, pull back again. All the way back, because we got a shit ton of tanks coming in currently. Let's take advantage of that by activating these. And let's start pushing again. However, we also have wasps in the back line now. Not doing much, unfortunately. Yeah, no. Let's try that again. Pull back. Yeah, they got troops in the back line now. So stop that. Tanks are taking damage again. While my free spawning units here are moving in. Okay. This seems reasonable now. Let's do a push. 50 hit points remaining on the tanks. And there go the tanks. Second tanks, third one. A couple have moved off to the side. That is excellent for me. There comes a wasp group. Oof. That was a big explosion for nothing. But we've breached the defense. The tanks are responding now, but that's too little, too late. Okay. Very interesting fight. Very interesting. Yeah, let's focus fire here on the Marines. Okay. I'm not a fan of the Titan, to be honest. It's big, yes, but that's all it is. Some wasps over there, please. Just to harass. They're just stinging the the civilians to death. That is ouch. That said though, it's just a couple of tanks now. The tank factory is under fire. Wow, that looks really bad when it flashes. Honestly, that is bad. Okay, mission accomplished. 40 minutes, jeez. Almost 100,000 bugs lost, but we won. Nice. Fun level, I like it. That is a very fun one. Okay, if... Yeah, but that is so powerful. So good, these upgrades, so good. That said though, I think I'll work towards the wasp nest, right? How many points can I still get here? That is 2, 3, 4. 4 points. 1, 2. Yeah, I can't even get to the Titan right now. Okay, yeah. Right, that's for next episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do some fun stuff. Until then, take care.